Very good morning indeed. Thanks very much for checking in. This is Peter with you on Peter Private 99 Club. And this is the free-to-air YouTube channel bringing you the very, very hottest of hot information daily, all free of charge, and some absolutely massive betting opportunities, not least today, with 4 bets lined up for you today, paying over 7,000 to 1 in the roll-up accumulator, 4-timer, whichever you want to call it. 4 big bets. I've got a real big bet tonight at Chepstow, which is my best bet of the day, which I'll save till last. I've also got 3 other horses at Donny this afternoon. Doncaster, 8 to 1, 9 to 1, and 14 to 1 on some very, very interesting dark horses indeed. All 3 of those can pop up, make no mistake about that. They've all been dropped in the weights. They're all very much dark horses. And I think all 3 have got outstanding chances, and I'll be disappointed if we don't get a real big payout today, and that's for sure. And if that wasn't enough, after what's been a fabulous week on the line, no doubt about it, with horses winning such as Thunderflash, The Arm Man, Jupiter Road and Brutally Lab, 100 to 1 double. I've got you a 9 to 1 winner and 6 to 1 to 9 to 2 winner, and I've also given you The Arm Man, of course, which won at 14 to 1. And many more massive each way bets. I can tell you I do have something huge today on my private line, which is a 20 to 1 early bird gamble, a 20 to 1 early bird gamble on my private club, my 7th Heaven Club, which incorporates the Lucky 15s and my Talking Horses. My 7th Heaven Club also had one big bet yesterday, not just the Lucky 15, which didn't win yesterday. It's the first day this week that I went blank on you. My first blank of the week. Every other day I've given you winners. I've given you winners with horses like Ultraviolet each way, 16 to 1 to 15 to 2. Society Red, 3rd at 11 to 1 each way. I've given you James Watt, 3rd at 8 to 1. I gave you Daniel's Flyer, 14 to 1, 2nd each way. Yesterday was a one-off wide, the only one of the week, but I'm still absolutely creaming the bookies. We made over £220 just on one bet alone. That was on the 11th of August, of course, with Thunderflash and The Arm Man winning at 100 to 1 double. So we're miles ahead this week. One bad day yesterday? I don't think so. I'd say look at it the other way. 4 cracking days and 1 hiccup. Overall, stacks in profit, and that's the key. But if you join my private club, like many of you, and I'll just show you that, I know it's back to front, I know it's a nuisance, and I'm getting it fixed. But that horse is called Lauricia, and I bunged a 75 each way on it, and I know 3 of my Papa Hondas backed it for me. 150 quid there. Lauricia winning the 525 at Lingfield. That horse was my private members single bet of the day. That was my private members single bet of the day. You can't probably read this because it's all a bit skew if they're back to front, but Peter's 7th Heaven, if you squeeze the screen, you'll see it, I suppose, freeze the screen. It's back to front, but I'll sort it out for you. Anyway, week race and expected to run a huge race today. 11 to 2 each way, bet on number 4, Lauricia. Late information sent at 109. 109, that was sent out free of charge to members. So that's what you also get incorporated in my private club. You get late information, you get my 7th Heaven bets, and you also get very strong Talking Horses bets, which are valued at double stakes win bets, and of course the record-breaking Lucky 15 bets, which are over £1,200 in front in 2 months. So winning around about 600 a month, wins about 7 grand a year for £1 each way player, no tax. Winning 7 grand a year for £1 each way player. Say no more, as they say. Today on my private line, and I'll give you these 4 bets now in double quick time, by the way. I've got a busy day Saturday, so we need to get these bets out. On my private line, there is the Lucky 15, what I'm giving you. I'm giving you my private bets on there. I'm also having a very big 7th Heaven bet as well. That's for private clients only. But I'm also having a massive special job horse in Ireland, 20 to 1, running at Dundalk on a horse I believe will land a landslide gamble like Lord Lariat did for me. On this line, I gave it in June when it won at 25 to 1 into 7 to 1. And Ardumi, I wasn't on this line last Saturday. Ardumi won for my private clients at 12 to 1 last week. I did show you a betting slip for that earlier in the week. 50 each way out on that one, and much more than that actually, but it's just what I banged on for cash. But Ardumi was another big winner in the part of the Lucky 15 last Saturday as well for my private clients. That horse was in Ireland as well. And so, with no more ado, let me just tell you, that was at Cork, of course, and that was followed up the day after at Downpatrick by a horse called Lighthouse Rose, which won at 11-2. That was also on the private clients in Ireland. So I'll say today's horse in Ireland, which I'm not giving on here, it's from a private clients only, is stronger than all them, and it's stronger than any other Irish horse I've given this year, including others I've put on this line, when it all commenced with Blaster Magic, won at 8-1 into 4-1, and also called Ambitious Approach, which went in at 25-1, 17-2 each way. It's stronger than that. So if you want to get on board that, you need to join my private club by clicking the link below. Click the link below, and it's just £1 a day, and you get all your messages by text messages. It's just literally £1 a day, 365 to get you in, and no need to phone any or tune into any videos, no need to do anything, just sit back and let the winners come. You get all your bets, including your lucky 15s and your late information and everything else. So if you want that big gamble, and it does run fairly early today, if you want it, and I do fancy it very, very strongly, I wouldn't be saying that if I didn't. I really will be surprised if it doesn't do the business and come home in the frame, and I think it can win, and it's a huge price, double-digit price. Then join the private club. You've seen all week how many winners I've tipped, and I'm not bragging, I'm just stating facts. I'm not bragging, I'm stating facts. Been winner after winner, 100-1 double on Tuesday. Jupiter Road was another big winner, of course, on Wednesday at 9-1. Brutal Lab won 6-1 to 9-2. Plenty of places each way, and overall profits very, very significant indeed, including a £208 profit for £1 each way, lucky 15 on Tuesday. Alright, so just click the link below. Now with all that, let's crack on, because I've got a lot to get through and I've got a lot of business ahead of me, with a lot of people bringing information through on Saturday, which I do send out as late information to my private club when needed. Yesterday was a typical example with Larisha winning for myself and them. Okay, let's go race timed order. Let's go to Doncaster. Let's not beat around the bush today. We need to get on. We're going to start with a 14-1 chance in the 250 at Doncaster. Just confirming everything's running. Got the odds checker up there and Bleach coming through with bets on and information. I'm going to move that away from me before it puts me off. And I'm going to concentrate on the 250 at Doncaster, where I'm pretty sweet on a horse in number 9. It's called Sorbonne, ridden by Robbie Downey for David Barron. Barron just hit form. He's had a barren spell of winners, but he's had 2 winners in the last few days. And number 9, Sorbonne, could pop up here. Off a mark of 62, it gets into this 0-65, 7 furlong handicap. Very low weight indeed. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I could talk and talk about it, but I'm not, because I want you to get on and get off and get these bets on. Very, very much a horse underexposed, and very much a horse who could pop up today. Number 9, Sorbonne. It runs in the 250 at Doncaster. It's your first bet of the day, each way, of course. Go to the 435 at Doncaster. I'm just waiting for my screen to fresh. The 435. I like the look here of horse number 8. It's called number 8. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it, and then I'm going to move on to the next bet. Remember, I do save my best bets till last. Previously yesterday, where it didn't win, I had 3 best bets of the day, and they all went in, landing a 740-1 treble. Yesterday's didn't win, but the previous day's 3 all won. 741 treble. Tonight's horse is around about 5-1, and I think it's got an amazing chance. Okay, so this David Barron's yard is starting to really come to hand, and he's got a horse here called North Wind, number 8. And I say David Barron won with a horse called Annie Rose. He also won with a horse called Another Bat in the last week or so. And I think Barron's horses are well handicapped, including number 8 North Wind. It's around about 8-1 on the odds checker at the moment. 435 Doncaster over the 5 furlongs, which is absolutely cock on. The ground will be perfect as well. Stepping back in trip from the last couple of rides when it's had 6 furlong trips. And now it goes back to 5. Hasn't won for a while, but there's no doubt about it. It is ready to strike. And North Wind, I think, is going to take a lot of beating today in a big 15-runner handicap at Doncaster. Most of the bookies paying out first for 435 at Doncaster, number 8, North Wind. Okay, so moving fast on to the 540 at Doncaster before I give you my best bet of the day. 540 at Doncaster, another big handicap, 10 runners, 10 furlongs. but there's one horse I'm very, very sweet on indeed, and this is the number 8 horse. It's called Tombolo, trained by Michael Dodds, ridden by PJ McDonald, runs in a handicap for the first time, going to be suited by the trip today, steps up from a mile to 10 furlongs. I think this horse could be, well, it could be very well handicapped, let's just say like that. Number 8, Tombolo, trained by Dodds, ridden by McDonald, and the trip to suit, first time in handicap, the ground's going to be all right. Number 8, Tombolo, and that one's around about the 9 to 1 mark at the moment, early price. So you had an 8 to 1, a 9 to 1, and a 14 to 1. My mouth's gone dry here. I'm going to give you one more bet, and it runs tonight at Chepstow. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up to the channel. Will you give me a thumbs up? I've been really impressed with all the feedback and the thumbs up you're giving me. And 200-300 thumbs ups a day. That's what we want, and that's what I want. And it's great to know you're liking it, enjoying it. Not every day you can win. Yesterday was a rare blowout, the only blowout all week. But I say we're hundreds of pounds in front to level stakes, £1 each way. Lucky 15s, and the people have joined my private club. I've had it bang off again yesterday with a big 11 to 2 single bet winner, which more than made amends for a loser on the Lucky 15, and all week has been winner after winner after winner. If you want that 20 to 1 job today, and I wouldn't tell you unless I thought you got an amazing chance, if you want it, click the link below, click that link below and get yourself on board for just £1 a day. You get your bets per text message every day before anyone else. You get the early prices before anyone else. You get your late information. Nobody gets that. You get everything I've got for 365, just £1 a day, including today's big 20 to 1 Dundalk gamble on a horse I think will, well, anything can happen, but I think it's got an amazing chance. I'll say no more about that. Okay, so give us a like. Get yourselves involved in the 365, just £1 a day, and save having to call this line for a start. But, having said that, if you are enjoying it, no problem at all, give us a thumbs up. I'll appreciate it. Right, where are we going to go? Let's go to Chepstow, where it's been raining. Raining. But I don't think this horse is going to bother too much about the rain. Oh, by the way, I'm back on this line tomorrow morning at 9 AM again for Sunday. I am back on this line tomorrow morning on Sunday, and I'll let you know then if the Big Irish Gamble's won. And if it's won and you're not on it, Sunday won't be too pleasant, that's for sure for you. So make sure you just join for £1 a day, whatever you do, click the link below. Right, let me take you to the 7:30. It's a 10 furlong race here, but, you know, there's 11 horses go to post. It's a pretty ordinary race, this grade 5 handicap. But there's one horse there I think's got an outstanding chance of doing the business. It's number 5. It's called Rotherwick, trained by Paul Cole. Paul and Oliver Cole now. Of course, Paul's son taking on board and ready to take the reins. Kieran Schumacher rides. I've got a lot of time for Kieran. I think this horse is ready to strike. Will go on the ground. Number 5, Rotherwick. Runs a low mark of 69. I think everything's in its favour for this race. I really do. Number 5, Rotherwick, is my best bet of the day in the 7:30 at Chepstow. And I'll be very disappointed if that horse doesn't figure in the 3. And certainly more than disappointed if it doesn't win as well, for sure. So there we go. You've got 4 big horses, 7,001 roll up. The minimum doubles are around about 50 to 1. The trebles are 500 to 1. You've got an unbelievable chance today, all each way. Don't forget that big private gamble. The big private gamble is running this afternoon at 20 to 1. Join me for 365. Cut out the videos, cut out anything else, and make sure you also get this late information stuff, because that is absolutely ream gear. It really is. And it's something I can't possibly put on here because a lot of it's late information and sent out to my members as I get it. Okay, that's it. Have a good day. Give us a thumbs up. Go get them.